Alright, the first thing we're going to do is right click on the screen and go to the setup menu. From here we'll go to the networking screen and change static to dynamic. What this will do is enable the IP detect button as well as get most of this information down here for you. Once that's done, we're going to flip it back to static, and what that's going to do is lock in most of these numbers in place as well as allow you to make some changes to them. Quick tip, what I usually do is take the last 3 digits of the IP address of the DVR and change them to 211. That puts it out of the DHCP range of the router and stops a lot of problems from happening down the road. The gateway number, as a tip, is the number you're going to use to get into your router to port forward your router. Another tip, if these DNS server numbers are the same as the gateway or have zeros in them, then it's incorrect and will not work. A good place to get this information is to go down to the help screen, and on the second page of the help screen, we provide 3 of these DNS service numbers for you. So you just take these numbers and enter them in. We're going to leave port 9010 alone, but we're going to change the web port from 80 to 8245. In a lot of states, 80 gets blocked from the internet service provider, 8245 does not. You can also find this in the help menu on the bottom of the second page, where it tells you right there and reminds you 80 should be changed to 8245. From here you hit save. Once that's done, you write down the IP address of the DVR as well as the ports, and now we go to the router. Now we're going to go to your computer that's connected to the network, go to Internet Explorer, and type in the gateway number we got out of the DVR. Again, that's the number to get into the router. If you're using a linksys Cisco router, it's 192.168.1.1. From here we'll hit enter. Normally the password and username is admin out of the box. Again, that's admin. From here, it's going to take us to our basic setup. You want to go to Applications and Gaming, and then you want to go to Port Range Forwarding. You can accomplish this in single port forwarding, but I've had a lot more success doing the Port Range Forwarding. What you're going to do is give it a name. So in this case, we'll name it DVR or VMAX, and now we're going to enter in those ports that we got before. So first, we're going to do 9010 through 9010. For protocol, we want to make sure we use both TCP and UDP. So we're going to highlight both here, and then we're going to put in the IP address of the DVR that we entered into the IP address. We hit enable, and then we do the same thing for the other ports. So we'll give it a different name. This time we'll type in 8245 through 8245. Again, keep an eye out to make sure TCP and UDP is both being used. Type in the IP address, in this case 211, enable it, and hit save. And you just port forward to the DVR on a linksys Cisco router. Last, we want to go to the network screen and go to DDNS and check Use DDNS. We're going to change that port to 8245. Now we're going to give it a name. Any name will do. I'm going to put VMAX in for now, and then you hit Check Start. This will go off to our server farm, see if that name is available. If it is available, it'll come back and say the name is good. You can use it, hit save, and you're done. If it's not good, it'll come back saying the name has already been used. Change the name up a little bit. Again, hit save, and you're done. You've just port forwarded a VMAX DVR with a linksys Cisco router. It's that easy.